feel for people who have like, big followings on these, accounts and then just get wiped. Like,
and people are like, oh, who cares? I'm like, dude, you build a brand that's successful and tell me you don't care.
Yeah. I mean, Donald Trump, like, is probably the, number one example.
Let's dive into that.
It's like,
let's dive into that one. Actually,
completely deleted off of Twitter. And
as soon as he's not president anymore. He gets his account just gets vanished basically right in the time frame where he's no longer president.
Oh yeah, I thought it was actually before while he was
still
president.
On his way out.
Yeah, on his way out.
Yeah, like they already are like, he's on his way out. Do it right now. That's not coincidence. They already had enough ammo on him to get this stuff done before, but they just really couldn't because the guy was actually still president.
But like, are they wrong for that? Was he inciting violence? Was he basically calling for people to start a revolution or saying dangerous things? I mean, the things that
I hear that argument a lot.
I
hear that argument a lot.
I'm asking the question. I'm saying.
No, I'm about to answer it.
Right.
I think it's wishful thinking from the people that already don't like the guy. So that's like when you already don't like the person and they continue doing their thing and you're just watching them and they're saying some stuff that's borderline like, yeah, you're not being extra clear about what you're saying, but you're also not being extra clear about the other stuff. You're just kind of like in that middle line. And so for every person who's down with the guy, they're going to be like, no, he said this. And for every person who's not, they're going to be like, well, he actually said this with these words and he could have said that instead. And I'm like, unless he said, go out there and fight physically for your freedom.
I mean, but
go beat people up. Like,
didn't he say we're going to march down to the Capitol and retake this country or something like that?
So that's exactly that word, retake. That could be interpreted in two ways right now.
Yeah,
we're going to go there and retake it emotionally and spiritually, and we're going to take our country back, and we're going to be there to support the situation. Or we're going to literally physically run people over, bust down doors. It could mean two things, right?
Yeah. Well, what actually happened?
Well, the second one.
Yeah. No, but actually, going to our other episode where we were talking about the Capitol riots, it's like, is that why it was allowed to happen?
Personally, I don't even think if he would have said that, I think the same stuff would have happened.
Word.
I honestly think Trump would have kept his mouth shut, no tweet or whatever.
Yeah.
The same thing would have happened.
So you think, and then it would have been harder to pin on him. So like he kind of walked into it. It's like he got
100%. I think at this point, it's hard because I can only imagine what position he's in.
Right. Yeah.
As far as like how this has ramped up. Like how much of a crazy pinnacle of a story.
Especially he really, and I think he genuinely believes like he was cheated out of the election.
I think so too. Yeah,
he genuinely believes.
I think so too.
He won or should have won if there weren't so much.
And so, for example, the Joe Biden situation on YouTube, where way before the election was resolved, they started putting this tag on everybody's video that had anything to do with elections, saying,
I remember that.
You've seen it, right? Yeah. I taken the screenshot. As a matter of fact, they did that to one of our videos when we were talking about the election.
Oh, really?
And we did, yeah. Yeah, I went to go watch it, and then it's before the description. So, like, before you can even read the title, that comes up on top of it. Oh. So they really make sure to, like, overstep, like, okay, that's fine that you're watching this video, but this is the information. And I realized, I was like, whoa, like, they actually started doing this before it was far from even resolved that Joe Biden was even president. So in a way, I really thought that was just like a nice little, well, we have this feature on our fucking platform. Let's just go ahead and turn it on right now.
Right, yeah.
There was no ethical means on any level. It was just like, nah, just turn it on. I bet you this. If Trump was predicted to win, you wouldn't see that sticker right there.
Yeah, I think I definitely agree with that.
I don't think you would have.
Yeah.
Because you didn't see it last 4 years. You didn't see it then.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, it's like, well, the argument could be made that they were doing that, like, because it was such a contested election and it's like...
Yeah, they're saying false information. So they're saying basically that just because you and I are having a conversation about the election, and you and I want to have an educated conversation, so we don't just decide to just agree with each other the whole way through.
Yeah.
We actually want to fucking, shoot the
Figure out
shit.
what-
We actually want to talk about it and go back and forth. Because of that, the algorithm will pick up on what we spoke about, and or the AI, and will understand what's going on. It'll just pick up Trump winning, Biden fraud, and it'll be like, this video right here, And next thing you know, we're just having a polite conversation, just trying to, one, entertainment, and two, education.
Yeah.
But we can't even have that. All right, thanks for watching this clip from Appropriate Culture. If you want to watch the full episode, go ahead and check out us at appropriateculture.com. You can also check us out on social media platforms at Appropriate Culture. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.